The main event was good. I thought it was actually entertaining. A lot. I thought it was a lot more entertaining than I thought it was going to be. I'm not going to lie, because I thought it was going to be more of a just straight up stand up affair, kind of just back and forth kickboxing match. But I feel like um, Merab Dvalishvili turned it into more of like a real like MMA match, because he definitely attempted a lot of takedowns. If I'm not mistaken, I think it was like 49 takedowns.
Yep.
Set a new record, and that was cool. Petr Yan got beat handily in this fight. I was shocked by that. I wasn't expecting him to get dominated the way he was in this fight. And I knew that Dvalishvili was definitely going to have some type of insight to the fight, because, he was training for this with Aljamain. So, like, it's not so far-fetched that he would win the fight, but to think that he dominated at almost every second of it from round 1 to round 5, I was not predicting that. So, yeah, that was an interesting fight for me.
Yeah, I thought this fight was going to be I thought this fight was going to be a lot more competitive. Not going to lie, I did pick Merab to win, but I thought he was going to just wrestle and grapple him the whole fight and just win off of control and takedowns. But instead, Merab was kind of teeing off it. He was frustrated, Petr, with the takedowns. I felt like some of those takedown attempts weren't meant to succeed. I felt like he kept shooting in for takedowns, especially like the single legs and the ankle picks he was going for, was to basically keep Petr confused on what Merab's going to do. I like how Merab was mixing in his elbows. I like how he was throwing punches before he would shoot in for the takedowns. And Petr, it just seemed like he didn't have an answer. So I thought it was a good fight, good showing for Merab. What do you think is next?
It's tough, man, because it's like Aljamain won't be the next guy. So you got to think, like, with Tito, he's busy. Sean O'Malley, he's busy. Piotr just beat him. Cody Sandhagen, that he's about to have a fight with Tito. Like, who's even free, for him to fight? It seems like there's kind of a bottleneck at the top right now.
I mean, I feel like he's next in line. I mean, really, if he could get a title eliminator bout against Sean O'Malley, but I don't think the UFC is going to set that up. I think the UFC really wants to keep Sean at a distance and keep him waiting for a title shot. And I know they want Merab to go for a title shot per Dana White's comments in the post-fight press conference, but he might have to sit around and wait, because if he's not going to fight Aljo, and I don't blame him for not fighting Aljo. They're tight homeboys. They're good training partners with each other. He's going to have to wait till the Cejudo fight is done. In my opinion, win or lose, Aljamain Sterling should move up. Move up to featherweight, do Merab the solid. Let Merab fight Sean O'Malley for the vacant title, or let Merab fight Cheeto, the winner. Yeah, if he beats Sandhagen for the vacant title. Either or, however you guys want to do it. I don't think Aljo should be sitting around after this fight with Cejudo. To me, this is like the big money fight for Aljo at bantamweight. Let him get it done, and then just move on, because you can't keep Merab in the back. I think Merab right now, after Aljo, he's the next guy at bantamweight. To me, it's Aljamain, Merab. Of course, we'll have to see about the Cejudo thing, but it's going to be Aljamain, Merab. I guess you could put Sean O'Malley there. If Cheeto wins, I'll put Cheeto above Sean O'Malley. But we'll see, man. It's kind of a log jam at 135 right now. So I think it's kind of a good thing, man, because 135 is a killer division, because there's also who was that guy that got a submission earlier tonight? Mario Batista. He's also in the bantamweight. He's looking like he could be a future bantamweight contender. Then a guy that I wasn't expecting to win, Jonathan Martinez, that he beats Saeed Nurmagomedov. So he's another one that he's trying to climb the ranks of bantamweight. So bantamweight is looking exciting, and hopefully later on this year we'll get to see some of that logjam get cleared up.
Yeah, I agree with you. And I was thinking the same thing, like it's a good problem to have when you have a lot of good people who, want to fight each other and they are actually fighting each other. So like probably I say right around the time we get to May, there'd be a clear path for 135, especially after the Cejudo fight happens. So, shouts out to them for putting on a pretty good fight. And shouts out to Dvalishvili for especially putting on a very good performance. That was cool to see. On the
Yeah.